Hey guys, so today I am going to be talking about the time that I got arrested. So this was back when I was 17 years old. I was with two of my friends. They were both named Chris. So it was Chris P, who was 16 years old, and Chris A, who was 19 years old. We got a bunch of alcohol. I think the older Chris had like a fake ID or something, or he knew somebody at the liquor store and they would just give him booze. So we had a bunch of alcohol, but it was like those oh, what are those gross things called? Like those Jack Daniels Down Home Punch. They were like those little bottles of like fruity flavored stuff. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I want to throw up. But anyways, so we had a bunch of stuff, alcohol in the car. We were heading to a party, and we were just like idiots. We were goofing around in the car, and I made the driver laugh. I don't know what I was doing. I was always acting like a jackass, and he swerved over the double yellow lines. So we got pulled over. There was a cop, must have been a cop like a couple cars behind us, pulled us over. I was like, oh shit. So they took the driver out of the car and they wanted him to take the sobriety test. And I think it was like just the walk in a straight line type of deal. I don't think he was drinking. I think that he was just like, I don't know. He was just had issues anyways. So they went to go make him walk like a straight line, and he like couldn't do it. And I think the cop was like, well, you can't even walk in a straight line. He's like, well, there's acorns all over the sidewalk. I just can't do it. They're like, I'm just tripping over the acorns. So we were left, me and the other Chris were left in the car together. And I just thought they were gonna let us go. Like, I was like, this is like nothing. So they come over, they search the car, they find the alcohol, they take me out, put me in handcuffs, and stuck me in the back of one of the cruisers. And at that point I was like, shit, like this is for real. Like, I'm getting arrested. And they took the other two Chris's and they put them in another cop car. I don't know why I was put by myself. Maybe because I was a girl, I have no idea. So I guess they were searching all through like the trunk of Chris's car, and this is what I heard like after the fact of the story. Like, Chris P, the younger one, was telling me that Chris A was flipping out because his guitar was in the trunk. He's like, they better not fucking touch my guitar. They better not touch my fucking guitar. I was like, thinking of it now, I'm like, that's like the least of your problems, is your guitar. Like, I'm sure they're not gonna do anything to it. Anyways, they take us to the local police station. We get in there, they throw me in a cell, and they take the other two, Chris A, Chris P, and they not chain them, but they handcuff them to like a bar that was in like an open area. Like a railing. They chained them to like a railing. And I'm like stuck in the cell, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? Like, why am I in here and they're out there? So they made Chris A take a breathalyzer, and he passed. Because like I said, I didn't think he was drunk. I think he said he was drinking, which you should never do, is never drink and drive. We're just idiot teenagers. So I think he had some alcohol in him, but he wasn't drunk. And he passed the breathalyzer, and to this day, he claims it's because he has a tongue ring. Like, he had like a tongue, like the barbell, that like threw off the breathalyzer. Like, magically, like, the test came back that he wasn't like over the legal limit. So they were asking them, I think, just like a bunch of questions, and I'm sitting in there. I'm like, I don't want to be in here anymore. Like, I want to know what's going on. So they didn't they didn't lock the cell door. So I just pushed it open, and I like kind of snuck around the corner to where they were. Like, I was in the hall, so I could see them, but they couldn't see me. And they were going through my wallet, and back then I had a man's wallet. It was like a skull wallet with like the, you know, like the big chain that you put, like you hook the chain on the front and your wallet's obviously in your back pocket. Like, I didn't have a purse back then. So they're going through my wallet, and I'm like, oh shit, I had a fake ID in there. Well, it wasn't really fake, it was my actual license that I took stickers and like white stickers and put them over the numbers of my birth date, and then like I think I drew over them, or no, I know what it was. I printed them out. I printed stickers out, or bought stickers with numbers on them, and like put them over the date to make it look like I was older. And we weren't trying to do it to like buy alcohol or anything, because there's no way that would have like gotten accepted to buy booze. We used to do that to get into the goth club in Boston, because you had to be 19, and I was only 17, and a couple of my friends were only 17, and we would just put those stickers on our IDs, and they would let us in. I think they were like, okay, these are obviously fake, but they're not trying to drink or anything like that. They just want to get into the club. So I was like, shit, if those cops find that ID, I'm fucked. Like, I'm gonna get like in trouble, like for having, you know, like tampered with my license or whatever. They didn't find it though. They either didn't find it or they didn't look at it. But all I hear them like is pulling out my concert ticket stubs, and they're like, "Oh, Ozzy, Metallica, Megadeth. Oh, cool. You guys like these bands?" And they were like shooting the shit with my friends, being all friendly. And all of a sudden, I hear from behind me, "How did you get out?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like the cop that put me in the cell, like found that I had gotten out, and I was like, "You didn't lock the door?" He's like, "Well, get back in there." And I was like, "Oh no." So he puts me back in the cell, and this time he locks me in. And I totally lied. I was like, "Am I gonna be in here much longer? I'm claustrophobic," which is not true at all. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, honey. You'll be out soon." So we ended up calling one of our friends to come bail us out. Now, me and the older Chris A, were legally adults, me being 17, him being 19, so our friends could bail us out and our parents didn't have to be called. But the younger Chris was 16, and his parents had to be called, and they had to come pick him up. So me and the older Chris, we get out. Then we had our friends drive us to the tow truck station because they towed his car after we got arrested. So we go to pick up his car, and at that time I didn't have a cell phone. I had a pager, and my pager goes off. It's my mother. I'm like, oh shit. And it was because it was late. It was getting late at night. And I was like, if I don't call her back, she's gonna like flip out. So I asked the secretary at the tow truck place, I'm like, can I use your phone? So I call my mom, and she's like screaming at me, "Where are you? It's late. You should be home, blah, 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 blah." So I'm like, yeah. And she wouldn't stop. So I just like hung up on her because I was like, I ain't listening to this anymore. It was awful. So whatever, we get the car, we pay for the tow, we get the car, Chris drives me home. I go in the front door, my mother's standing there with her hands on her hips, and she's like, "So, is there anything that you want to tell me?" I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" She's like, "You were in jail?" I was like, "Oh my God, how did you find out?" I was like, "Well, how did you know?" She's like, "I dialed star 69. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that is, or I don't think they have it anymore, or it was before your time. But star 69, if somebody called you on your landline, I don't think you can do it on cell phones. You could dial star 69 and it would call the number back that called you. So she did star 69 and she got the secretary at the tow truck place. And I guess, you know, she's probably like, was there a girl there, but, you know, describe me or something like that. And the woman was like, "Yeah, your daughter got arrested." I was like, that fucking bitch ratted me out. I was so mad. So my mom was like, what happened? Like, you know, going through the whole thing. I totally lied. I was like, we were just driving. We were goofing around. My friend swerved over the double yellow lines, which was true. He wasn't drunk. And I was like, we got pulled over, and they happened to find, like, empty booze bottles in the trunk of the car because we had Chris's father's car. And he left his empty liquor bottles in the back there. My mom was like, oh, okay. Like, seriously, sorry for all the banging. I'm going over bumps. But, like, how she believed that, I'll have no idea. Like, but she bought it. And what ended up happening was, I didn't get in trouble. My mom. But I did have to go to court. Me and Chris had to go to court. And, they put us on 6 months probation. I don't think my parents ever found that out. But I just remember, like, Chris was like, all right, when we go into court, you need to dress in all black because we need to, like, look tough and intimidate them. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna work. I don't know why I listened to him, but I did. So we wore all black, like badasses, and they gave us 6 months probation, and that was it. So, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty funny story. I mean, it was, like, I was obviously scared at the time. Like, when it was first going down, I thought it was funny because I didn't think anything was going to happen. But then when we actually got taken to the police station, I was like, oh God, like, this is for real. So, I don't know. I was an idiot teenager, I guess you could say, and don't drink and drive. It is not smart. Don't drive with alcohol in the car if you're underage. I know kids are gonna do it anyways, but hey, whatever. So, I don't know. Hope you enjoyed this story time. Hope you found it entertaining. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, stay dark, my friends. And I will talk to you. Bye.